Hi Collective, this is your reading for July 18th. It's your love reading, I'm sorry, for July 18th, 2025. I'm going to grab a couple cards. Let's see what the messages are. Alright, so there's fear. Quite possibly the person you're dealing with, there might be in fear of something. Solitude. This person's spending time alone and they're at a crossroads. Where's my... Oh, there. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was like, where did my tarot card deck go? Alright. What do we need to know about the fear surrounding the collective's person? What is this person so afraid of? What is this person so afraid of? Making a decision. They don't trust themselves. This person has an unstable temperament, too. Death, you might be dealing with a Scorpio, but they're afraid of endings. They're afraid of heartbreak. Because I feel like they've dealt with this in the past. They've been heartbroken. I feel like this person is like just so emotionally shut off. Look at that solitude. Clarify the solitude. Why is this person in the collective that the collective is thinking about? Yeah, this person's like, they want to leave behind something. A calm after storm. They're overcoming difficulties, but I feel like this person does love you. Like they want to bring you an offer, but it's not huge, but it's an invitation. It's an offer. They might want to go out. Clarify the crossroads. Why? Actually, what is a crossroads with this person? Yeah, they want to start something new. Oops. My chair spins and I kind of fell a little bit, but it's alright. It's alright. Anyways, I digress. Let me go back. Empress. Empress at the crossroads. Needing to make a decision about something. Something about growth. Something about like family. Wanting to have a family. Do I want to do that? Should I just do it? Should I just do it? Like, I feel like this person loves you, but they're just so damn afraid of everything. This person wants to manifest with you. What other messages do we have regarding the collective's person? Yeah. What other messages do we have regarding the collective's person? Two Cups. That is a decision to be made in love. There's definitely attraction. There is definitely a connection. Queen of Cups. This might be an extremely sensitive person. I'm getting maybe quite possibly a Pisces. But this person, they're holding back. They're definitely holding back. You might be dealing with like an Aquarius, Libra. Oh my god, I forgot what the other one is. Aquarius. I feel like this is who this person wants to be, but I feel like this is what they're showing you. Like they're showing that they're holding back and that they just like have no emotions whatsoever. But I think underneath there's this like really scared person. And you know what? Honestly, it's not really for you to fix. It's really for them to fix. I feel like this person tends to be kind of a hermit and they're at a crossroads. It's either A, be a hermit, be alone for the rest of your life, and yeah, granted, you might not have any heartbreak, but I'll tell you what, you're not even putting yourself out there. Or go live life, have experiences, maybe have a heartbreak, but maybe even have something really great. Yeah, so this person, they definitely want to come in. So you have the Nine of Pentacles. That's like the slowest moving. This person wants to offer you something. They want to give you something. Person quite possibly might be a fire sign. It's interesting because fire signs typically are more like the passionate, move forward quick. I feel like this person quite possibly might be a fire sign, but they're definitely kind of being burdened and held back by something. Yeah, Chariot, man. This person wants to overcome their obstacles. This person wants to overcome their obstacles and trust their intuition. They feel like they don't trust themselves. Like there's some justice here that they want. They need justice in their life. You might quite possibly be a Libra, or you might be dealing with a Libra. This person might be a lawyer. They might be a judge. Something like that. But they're young and bright, enthusiastic and daring. A messenger, I feel like somebody's definitely going to come forward. Yeah, this person definitely is in this Five of Cups energy. They want to come forward. It's like it's up and down for them. Like they can't figure. They're like, they want to, and they're like, no, I want to, no. You know, it's like this person. They just can't make up their mind. Okay. Let's move on to another deck. Oh, actually, I kind of want to do, what's the vibe? What is their vibe? What is the vibe with the Collector's person? Like, what is the deal with these people? What do we need to know? Ooh, oh God, why does this narcissist card keep coming out? Epiphany and Shattered. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling this person's having an epiphany that they might actually be a narcissist because of this heartbreak. Like, it's putting them into this, like, narcissistic, they're doing narcissistic type things. I almost feel like that whatever shattered them in the past was done by a narcissist, which pushed them into this narcissistic kind of way of being and thinking, even though they're really just a very sensitive person. What is the vibe with the Collector's person? Mask, yeah, they hide, man. They're trying to hide who they truly are. They don't want you to know how really, truly, deeply, like, squishy, lovable, huggable they are. They just don't want people to know that. Like, this causes this person, you know, like, depression. I mean, I hate seeing that, you know, they've thought about unaliving themselves. They're just so darn unhappy. There's consequences, bad choices, and they're realizing that the bad choices they're making, the mixed signals, that's what I was saying, mixed signals. So I couldn't really get a read on this person because it shows that they're like the Queen of Cups, loving, they want to give, but then at the same time, they show you the King. I think it was the King of Swords, and then they hold back. And I feel with this person right now, like there's like two different sides to them. What other messages do we have? It's just too many cards at one time. What other messages do we have for the Collective's person? Like, what is... Yeah, their vibe is just so freaking off the hook, man. Family, blood ties, inner circle. And I definitely feel like this person's family definitely did them dirty. Harmony, they just want balance, man. They want peace. And running, and they're always escaping. They're in denial. There's just so many excuses. They just want that balance. That's why the card came out in the middle. Chaos. I feel like they grew up in like a chaotic family. Karmics, third parties, haters, lessons learned. I feel like their family is definitely very karmic. I feel like they deal with karmics. They don't realize it. They can't even see a good thing when it comes. Today, all this person thinks about is today. The good vibes, the now, being in the moment, party. But what about tomorrow? What about the future? This person really is jacked up. Yeah, this person might be on vacation right now. Or you're on vacation, but this person's just like, they want to get away. That's all they think about. I want to get away. I want to have fun. I want to get away. I want to have fun. That's just not how the way the world works. I have a psychopath. This person might be abusive and conniving, and they could be super unpredictable because look, those two different energies. Unpredictable. I mean, you don't know who the hell you're going to freaking get. Nightlife, striptease. This person might be a stripper. They might spend a lot of time in strip clubs, gamble, Las Vegas. This person, they just want to party. That's all they care about. That's it. Okay, oh, what does the collective need to focus on? I mean, screw this person. We see who this person is. They don't know who they are, and you're not going to tell them who they are. You can't tell them, hey, you're actually really lovable on the inside. You're very much, this is really who you are. When they're showing you something different, this person, they might turn on you. They might try and hurt you. I just say, stay away. This person, you cannot fix them. They have to fix themselves. If they want to, I don't believe that this person is a full-blown narcissist, but I feel like they definitely have some narcissistic issues, and if they want to work on it, they got to do it themselves. Just like how nobody's going to come and save you. They need to save themselves. You need to save yourself. They need to save themselves. Okay, what messages do we have for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective? So now we're not talking about them. Like, what is it you need to be aware of? What do you need to know? What do you need to work on? Like, what messages do we have for the collective? Distance. Yeah. Time out. Distance. Distance yourself from this person. Yeah, block them. You know, spring, planting seeds, plans, preparation. I feel like you are preparing for something to happen. You have spirit guides. Spirit guides are here to assist you. Definitely pray to your spirit guides because they're here to give you guidance. Is this interesting? There's plans. There's planting seeds. Putting in the work. I feel like you're definitely focusing. You got spring and summer. I feel like you're like, I'm going to have a good time this summer with or without this person. You might be getting a new pet. Ooh, dreams. Messages, telepathy, communication, astral travel. Yeah, you have spirit guides here twice. Feel like you're working on your feminine energy. You're trusting your intuition. This person doesn't. You do, though. So be careful. Oh, my God. So, till death tear us apart. Learning karmic lessons. I feel like this person might have used you. Excuse me. Maturity, sorry. Why did I say maternity? God, did you have a baby with this person? And they, like, used you to have a baby because they wanted to. Anyways, that it could have happened to someone. Be careful with your debt. Be careful with your debt. Pay off whatever you have to. Freedom. You have Uranus, freedom, leap of faith, breaking free, new cycle, fast change, new direction. Yeah, you're breaking free from this. Higher self activation, awakening, timeline. You're having a timeline shift. I think it was Uranus is going into Gemini, so you should definitely check to see what house your Uranus is. If you have your birth chart, if you know anything about astrology, since Uranus is moving, you have these huge changes, these shifts, these timeline shifts. You're moving into something different. Yeah, so you have lost, not feeling enough, missing someone. I definitely feel like you're missing this person, but they left you out in the cold, and maybe it was for the best. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. Apology, forgiveness. Okay, so you don't need to get apology from this person. Apologize to yourself for what you didn't know and move on. They might come in and try and give you an apology, but man, I don't know what the way this person likes to mask. It might not even be legit. And reflecting, shadow work. Definitely doing shadow work on yourself, focusing on yourself. Okay, I feel like I just heard that's it. I hope that this helped you, and I will see you tomorrow with your next reading.